This is Larry Henares making your day with the second and last part of Conrado de Queiroz' article entitled Retribution. And we continue to quote and to conclude. You want to see professional soldiers who faced hardships and risks and put their lives on the line? Cast your gaze on people like Danilo Lim, General Danilo Lim, not on Palparan. Lim, in particular, was the one soldier who took risks and underwent sacrifices, not the least of it for becoming chief of staff during Arroyo's time. He was the most senior of all of them, not the least of them being incarcerated to do his duty as a Filipino soldier and to oppose Arroyo's tyranny, which brings me to something that seems to have escaped here, which is that it's not just Palparan who ought to face retribution for his crimes. It is Arroyo too. It was Arroyo who unleashed Palparan. It was Arroyo who made Palparan possible. From the start, I have been saying repeatedly that Arroyo unleashed a cynical war. That war was not meant to end the communist insurgency, let alone in 2 years' time, which was her vow, another one of those vows she had no intentions at all of fulfilling. It was meant to give her a new lease in life, preferably indefinitely. She declared it in 2006 amid mounting protests about its legitimacy in the wake of the revelation of the Hello Garchis tapes. More about this after these messages. This is Larry Henares making your day with the second and last part of Conrado de Queiroz' article entitled Retribution. And I continue to quote and to conclude. The point of the exercise was patent. It was to give free rein to the military, particularly those of it loyal or at least closest to Gloria Arroyo. The better to put the fear of God and or her not on the communists, but on the oppositionists, especially with the verdugos like Palparan at the helm of it. A cynical war naturally produces cynical and vicious methods. A cynical war naturally produces cynical and vicious butchers. Protest at your own risk. That was the message. The putting of Palparan at the heart of the counter-insurgency campaign sent to the nation. In the end, Palparan was just a blunt instrument, and the one who wielded it was Arroyo herself. But of course, she never ended the communist movement, least of all in 2 years' time, to no one's surprise. He only ended the lives of scores, if not hundreds, of activists, along with dyed-in-the-wool revolutionaries, wide-eyed idealists, along with narrow-eyed ideologists. No, it's not just Palparan who ought to pay for his crimes here. You want to see the presumption of innocence? Look at Concepcion Empeño and Erlinda Cadapan, the mothers of Karen and Sherlyn. To this day, they want Palparan only to tell them where their children are, hoping as they do that their children are still alive. That is the lot of the parents of the disappeared. That is the cruelty, the act of making people disappear reeks. They are compelled by the fact of being parents not to presume Palparan guilty of murder most foul. It gives the most bizarre twists to the presumption of innocence, which make Palparan look guilty of even bigger crimes. This is Larry Henares Making Day, saying good day, God bless you. Thank you very much for being with us. Till next time, hasta la bye-bye.